And we're on.
Hi, this is Susan Hyder with Hyderhangout, Quilt Fabric and More, and it's Saturday morning, and we are here with theamazingquilter.com, totally blind quilter, Diane Rose. Here she is. And for those of you that are on What's Happening Cleveland, she did bring a bunch of quilts for our charity drive for the Sleep in Heavenly Peace. So we're going to do a
pull out of the box.
Unboxing, I guess you call it, right?
Revealing the quilts.
Oh, a fleece one.
Lord.
Turn it around.
This is fabric that I had that I started to throw away, and I went, no! And I started to use this to make teddy bears, and I went, oh, do it for a quilt. So this is good for a teenager to keep warm. And every quilt has a label. I don't remember what quilt number that one is.
1248. You've made over 1248. She's probably made more than that.
No, 1248. So since 1998, I have made 1250 something. Don't ask me exactly, but they're all around the world. And all quilts that are on The Amazing Quilter are for purchase. But these are donated to the children that need to keep warm this winter. And that's one really nice, heavy one. Want to see the next? Yes, no?
Yes.
This is from scraps that I had. And yes, it is polyester, which I hate to work with. But I was not going to throw away. This is a job that God gave me to do. And He provided all the fabric. But I don't like working with polyester, and I wasn't about to throw it away.
So you have two more kind of like this over here.
I get them.
Right there.
I'm just going to unfold and show. There you go. Oops.
It's backwards.
I know. As soon as I did that, it was like, oh. But these are heavy enough that I didn't put batting in these because they are heavy to keep you warm. And these are great for little kids. Okay.
And this has satin on the back. Come this way a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm short, you know.
This is another one for a little child.
And you have a paper in here that goes with each one.
I will explain that in a minute.
Okay.
I'm just unpacking.
They came all the way from Texas in this box.
Yeah. They
on
flew
on the airplane.
They flew yesterday.
Oh, that's pretty. Look at the squares.
Now this was from a bunch of little squares that were already cut out. So put this together. Boy, that was the challenge one. Trying to get all these. But these will keep children warm.
I like this backing.
Well, it came from a donation of some of the different. Okay, this one is a little bit heavier.
Ooh.
Okay, that's good for a teenager.
What are these printed things from?
Baseball, I think.
Oh, it's for t-shirts. We're upside down, by the way. Actually, no. Well,
Baseball.
I don't guess we were upside down. You just have it around the edge. Okay.
Yeah, there's no upside up from the looks of it.
But this was scraps of squares I had. Just put them together. I'm like, oh, okay. Someone would enjoy it.
So they all have just white lines on them?
No, I mean, this is what I used, along here?
She's talking about the quilting.
The squares in the middle, they all are striped in the same fashion.
Oh, yeah. This
from...
one's all striped in the same fabric. Yeah.
Well,
okay, I was wondering if they were from a similar collection.
No, it's all this is from scraps. All
this is probably somebody cut up a bunch of shirts or shirt fabric because it's like a jersey knit.
Yeah, these were jerseys. These were squares I had that came in the box that someone donated. Instead of throwing it away, I made a quilt. So there you go.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yep.
Ooh.
Okay, there's another little one for a little child.
That's neat.
Ready for that one?
I like how you did the center. Look at how she did the center.
Oh, wow.
And she sewed all these, so she feels where the seams are and stitches it on a sewing machine.
Okay, see if you could tell the difference. Close your eyes.
Okay.
Feel this fabric.
Looks like one has texture.
So they all have texture,
different textures.
and
Yep.
you can and you can feel where the seam is.
Mm-hmm.
So I see how you follow the seam. But boy, I would go off. I'm sure, because I go off when I'm.
Now I did have
excited.
some assistance doing the border part here where it was done right, because I'm good at making it kind of bulky. But I did have assistance on folding that on the corners like that. But there's. Oh, I didn't realize I made this many. Once.
That one kind of reminds me of the beach.
Oh yeah, water and sand.
Yeah.
See, kids would love it.
Kids do love sand.
Oh, here's a cool one. I like this. Look at the feel of this one. Okay, there's this. Look, feel that.
Kind of like, would that be considered buffalo?
It's almost velour.
This is a
It's almost like velour for the back.
corduroy.
Oh, it feels like corduroy?
It's not. I call it velour.
Well, yeah, but it's almost.
It's almost like a type of corduroy.
Yeah.
And then there's that.
See, you can see things with your fingers.
Yeah. You can also see things with your tongue.
Do what?
Here's a little one for a little kid.
It looks like Neapolitan.
Yeah, those. You know those ice cream sandwiches, Neapolitan ice cream.
That have like strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate all in one thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
The ice cream quilt.
The ice cream quilt. A kid would love that one.
This one's quite heavy. Good for a teenager.
Wow. That does look like a teenage boy's wardrobe.
Huh?
I do see how you can feel the edge on here and sew it.
I just threw them together.
Well, I've seen her sew before.
I was thinking maybe at some point in the future or today maybe we could do another video on how she does.
She saw your other video.
Yeah. I just wasn't able to watch it fully because we were on a deadline.
So this one is you just did plain and
Yeah, just. Oh, yeah, this one. Yeah. Oh, look. There you go.
well, it's two-sided
Uh-huh.
whole cloth.
But it was just something I had, and I'm like, why not?
I mean,
So what do you do to keep your lines? How do you keep your lines even?
Same way everybody else does.
Well, I usually draw lines.
Well,
Oh.
that's your problem. I just go along and, I don't know, I just do it.
Look at this, Wanda. Isn't that pretty? Well, look how straight her lines are. I know. How does she do that?
What are you doing? Like that? You're talking about going like this?
Well, that one I know because you can feel this. But this one you have just fabric, and then
Yeah.
you have your diamonds where you sewed.
yeah, like long arms.
No,
Right?
I don't remember.
Do you have like a walking foot, and you have one of those little tool things?
No. I just
She's just
Kinda
She just
moved-
does it.
I just moved
She's
it
skilled.
like this much, and then I just went down straight.
she's just really
See,
skilled.
yeah, she's really talented because
Yeah.
I can't.
So-
I can't do that
Okay.
straight when I can.
Okay, so then if I'm doing this much,
Uh huh.
then I start here and I go on down, and when at the end I put a pin. I know what you're saying now. I'm sorry. Then I go straight, and I guess if it's straight, it did it right.
Well, it's straight.
This color scheme.
Yeah, she's
Thank you.
amazing.
And
So
this is the last one.
the quilt that she's currently holding looks similar to the bedroom style they used quite frequently in the 2000s for teenage girls. Lots of pink, leopard print, zebra print, super popular during the early 2000s.
Now, the trick is each quilt is numbered, and because each quilt is numbered, they all come with a certificate. So remember,
Oh.
when you hand these out to people,
Oh, it's got the quilt number with it.
yes, it's on the certificate. So when you give this to these children, you give them that certificate according to the quilt. So that's going to be a challenge that Rhonda will have to do, is match the certificate to the quilt.
The certificate to the quilt.
Correct. There are holes. There are holes in the sleeves, like up here, and you pin it to the quilt.
She gave Rhonda a job already.
I know. She said
Rhonda's going to think long and hard if she shows up next time Diane comes. Actually, she's got sewing for me. Somebody did placemats for her and cut them to...
No, they're pot holders.
Pot holders. Excuse me. I know the difference. So they're pot holders, and she made these, and she sewn them, and the girl that made them too thick.
Well, she cut them with thick batting, and it's hard to hand stitch.
So she was going to hand stitch around these.
I'll take that.
But
Yes,
we're going to
please.
help her, and we're going to sew around here. But she has stitched this and around here.
That reminds me of the Disney movie, Emperor's New Groove.
But these are for sale as soon as I get finishing sewing around.
Yeah, and there are
these.
3 on the counter right now. Now, those things are not on the website, so what you're going to see on theamazingquilter.com is just the quilts. I also speak and teach in various quilt shops, quilt shows, quilt guilds. I would love to someday be able to do some of the different state quilt shows. There's lots of, every state has 3 or 4 different quilt shows per year. I would love to have a booth and be able to have my things, my wares there for sale, and be able to meet the people. The most important thing is meeting the people, answering the questions, and lots of people want to know, how do you do this? How do you do that? And I love to explain that. And a lot of people give up on sewing because their eyes, they can't see to thread their needle, they can't do this or that. And I encourage them, they're not becoming blind, their eyes are getting dim. You could still sew. If I could do it, you can do it. There's nothing wrong with trying. And I can't does not fit in my category. I might say it once or twice, but I overcome that and go, okay, let's try this again. And I may give up sometimes on different things, but then I got to take a breath and go on and go, okay, plan B, let's do it again. So check out theamazingquilter.com. I also speak in churches and schools, different organizations as a motivation speaker, a teacher, an evangelist, and like I said, I love to do places like this. I'm not the best with the workshops, but I have done a couple of those. And again, please, I like to be busy next year. I will be flying out of Springfield, Missouri. I'll be living in Branson, Missouri. So anybody sees this and they want to book me, feel free to go to theamazingquilter.com and contact me. Thank you for listening. Thank you for visiting the Hyderhangout shop. Come, y'all, and see what Susan's got. Lots of good stuff and lots of great stuff. I love coming here. It's awesome. So come to Hyderhangout Quilt Shop in Cleveland, Tennessee, and you will be welcome. They'll treat you right.
And she'll be here
For a handful of hours.
4 more hours. 4 more hours.
Yep.
Yeah. So come hang out with us and get your more on.
Yeah. And I will have some pot holders with me. Hold those up. That stitched, and those are $10. That's all I brought this time. But come on, y'all. Come see us.
First come, first serve.
That's right. First come, first serve.
All right.